And each segment is designed using the science detailed by our ancestors in the Kamikagama, in the Upanishads and the Brahmas, or in other scriptures, and of how to invoke deity energies into fire and incarnations. And each segment teaches the ideologies that you carry in the Manonmaya Kosha, the mind sheath, the Vijnanamaya Kosha, the intellect sheath, and it teaches how it is too important for this experience. And thus, each segment is designed to work on each kosha, recommended that you attend the complete program for the best experience.
So now let us enter into the demonstration of the extraordinary powers of Paramashivoham experience, what we will also be initiated into shortly with the darshan of the Supreme Consciousness. And if you would like now, you can take some time to join us for these Navaratri celebrations by becoming a member of Kailasa'S Nithyananda YouTube channel. So you can go to Kailasa'S HDH Nithyananda YouTube and click to join and become a member, an e-Kailasan. You can enjoy all of the celebrations with Devi Parashakti manifesting through the Supreme Consciousness.
Yes, so now let us get into the next segment where all of you will be seeing the manifestation of extraordinary Shaktis, the divine powers.
So the Balas and the Nityananda Yogis, the initiated disciples of the Supreme Consciousness, will now be demonstrating the powers of third eye and sharing with all the experiences and results of the extraordinary manifestation of the divine powers awakened in us through the Diksha, the initiation.
And in today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of us will be receiving the initiation into the third eye awakening and various other powers with the blessings and grace of the Supreme Point of Hinduism. And all of you will be manifesting the following powers of third eye, which is seeing with the eyes blindfolded, and many more powers like body scanning, remote vision, materialization, levitation, and much more. Now, some of you might be wondering where exactly the third eye is located or how it works. So the third eye is a cosmic browsing center located between the brows, which upon initiation, one can effortlessly express powers and see through the third eye just as you would with your two eyes. And what exactly the Shaktis are. So in the Vedagamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis, the divine powers. And manifesting powers are described as a system, a method, and a science for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. And the Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are the divine and you need to manifest the divine, and not that you are a man and you need to reach the divine. Now, many of you might have heard the term siddhis as a very common term used for any type of external manifestation, and you might be wondering that Shaktis and siddhis are the same. But Shaktis and siddhis are actually not the same, they are different. The difference between Shaktis and siddhis are that Shaktis express from the space of enlightenment as a side effect of feeling connection with the divine and high integrity with the Guru, and are a source of enlightenment, whereas siddhis are powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment and are on the path of enlightenment. And the Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way after the initiation by the avatar and are permanent, whereas siddhis are not permanent and may divert you from enlightenment. And the source of all these Shaktis are through bhava, which is pulling out of delusion, and anugraha, which is liberating grace for all living entities. And the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, has come down as the 1008th living incarnation and representative of Paramashiva, and the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation and the great cosmic godless Hindu nation. And ever since the beginning of this civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been the cradle of enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. And it was where the science of enlightenment and powers was lived and taught as lifestyle. And for the first time in modern day, the supreme point of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking pace which is never accomplished before. And all of this knowledge and this science of power manifestation is passed down from one generation to the next through the science of Diksha by the enlightened gurus, the Guru Parampara. And the supreme point of Hinduism, being recognized as an incarnation by his gurus at a very young age, was trained and taught into these sciences to revive the initiations and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest the science of power manifestation from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Sri Vidya, Yoga and Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Advaita, Bhakti Yoga, Paramashiva Jnana, Paramashiva Vijnana, and much more. Now, some of you might be wondering how you can manifest these Shaktis or how can you awaken these within you. So let us see how we can awaken the divine Shaktis in us. The supreme point of Hinduism beautifully says, every ultimate truth, jnana, is mapped into your consciousness, prajna, and manifests as a possibility and power of every being, prajnana. So this is how the manifestation of Shaktis happen.
Diksha is the
And the science of power manifestation is authenticated through four aspects of evidences or pramanas. So the first is the Shastra Pramana, which is the eternal, unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. And then the next is the Apta Pramana, which are the experiences and results of Aptas or authorities of Hinduism, where the Vedic rishis and scientists have time tested and verified these sciences. And the next is the Atma Pramana, which is an account from the life of the supreme point of Hinduism, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of the power manifestation. And then the Pratyaksha Pramana, which is the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. Now, some of you might be wondering what exactly are these Vedas and Agamas. Of course, you might have heard the word Vedas and Agamas, and you might know a little about them. And you might know that they're the scriptures, a few of the main scriptures of Hinduism. But let us see what exactly are the Vedas and Agamas. So the Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus and are a pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. And the Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology and the applied sciences are expanded. So the Vedas and Agamas, the Veda Agamas, are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths. And a reference cited from these Shastras or source scriptures is called the Shastra Pramana. So now let us get ready to witness a very unique and very exciting demonstration of the powers of third eye after we go through the four pramanas for this power, for the power of seeing with eyes blindfolded. Yes. So now let us go through the 4 pramanas for this power of third eye. We will be first seeing the pramanas for the power of seeing with the eyes blindfolded. So the Shastra pramana for this power comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Kapalantarmanonyasya tishtannmilitalochanaha kramena manasodadyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam. And the translation for this verse is: by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind in inner space through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal Lakshyam by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source Paramashiva. And the next up, the pramana for this power comes from the time when Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye during the revelation of the Hindu Purana Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye, so Arjuna can behold Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan, the vision of his cosmic form. And Bhagavan Krishna beautifully says to Arjuna, न तु मां शक्यसे द्रष्टुमनेनैव स्वचक्षुषा दिव्यं ददामि ते चक्षुः पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्. So in this verse, Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore, I grant you divine third eye vision. Behold my cosmic opulence. So this comes from the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which contains the description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form. And the description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form further in this chapter is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna through his third eye. And the next is the Atma Pramana in Swamiji's own words. The first experiences that I was able to see everything around me, above me,